Hi, good evening all. The boys are back at it in a few hours. Hope you're as excited as I am. Coming up. I'm feeling good. Can't wait for this game. I hope the Sabres don't let us down and play another good game. Wouldn't that be something if that just became the norm, as good game after good game? Of course, we have to lose some of them somehow, some way, but wouldn't it be nice, right? That's what winning teams do. They play pretty consistent, So we're going to see today. Because you can use Columbus as a reason for a letdown. Nothing against Columbus, but you can. It's not like it's Florida coming to town, or Toronto. So we're going to see tonight. The game is at 6:45, okay? Now, the standings at the moment, the Sabres, because of that beautiful loss last game, are out of the playoffs. And they went from third in the division to fifth in the wild card, just from not getting that point, imagine, eh? Now, the boys are 1 point out of a playoff spot, game in hand, so we're right in it, right in the thick of it, which is all we can ask for after 10 games the way we started. And right now at home, 4-2-0. On the road, 0-2-1. So let's keep up winning at home. Columbus on the road, 3-1-0. That is something to note, okay? Columbus at home, 1-3-0. So that should even itself out eventually, and hopefully that's today with the Sabres beating them, I hope. And right now in the division, the Sabres sit currently in fifth. We are 9 points, 5 points out of first with a game in hand. 3 points out of second, even games played with Detroit. And we are 2 points behind Ottawa with a game in hand. And a point behind Florida with a game in hand. We're up on Toronto, technically, because we have more regulation wins, identical records, 4-4-1. Tampa's 3-4-2 with 8 points. And the Bruins come in last at 4-7 with 8 points. Bruins started 3-0. Let's keep that in mind. So, guys, we're not playing New Jersey. Today we're playing Columbus. And Columbus is beatable, regardless of where... Whoop, I almost dropped my glasses. Regardless of how they're playing on the road, they are beatable. Every team is. But it's just that Columbus right now is a 500 squad like us. We got the home ice, so I say that gives us the upper hand, just because we have the home ice. And I don't really care what the road record is. The Sabres should come out in this game swinging and not ready to take a nosedive onto the canvas. They should be able to win this game and win it going away, as far as I'm concerned. Really. It's time that we start separating teams that we might have to run against late in the year, and Columbus could be one of those one of those teams. Teams like Columbus, the Rangers, I got to toss in there all of a sudden. These are teams we should be beating if we have the intention of making the playoffs in the end. Toronto is another one. So these are teams that they're not elite right now. And while Drury, let's say for the Rangers, while Drury's completely screwing up the Rangers, because he is, now's a perfect time to jump ahead of them in the standings and stay ahead. There's certain teams that we should be looking to get ahead of and stay ahead of. I get it. We just want to get that last playoff spot. I get that, guys, but I'd like to have some comfort this year. I'd like to be late in the year. We're 4 points in a playoff spot with 2 games left, and we're looking good, and it looks like we're getting in, or even more than that. You know what I mean? 6 points up, 3 games left. The Sabres need 1 point to get in, that kind of thing at the end of the year. Because 82 games passes pretty quick, guys. And if we don't get our act together, we are going to hurt by game number 82. So, will the Sabres bounce back today? This has been their latest thing, where it looks like they can play, a certain type of game, not look great, and bounce back. And I'm not saying that their 2 losses, the loss in Montreal, I thought they looked pretty decent. And the loss in Toronto, they looked good. So there's no reason the Sabres can't bounce back today. No reason we can't win today. And hopefully we are here talking in a few hours' time that, wow, they look good again, you know? So I think Kesselring's going to play today because they were saying they're kind of not committing to it 100%, at least last I checked. We'll see. You know, we'll see. We've been surviving without him, but it would be nice to get a look at him is what I'm saying. Which of you stayed up last night for the 18 innings? I was up. I was up right to the end, guys. I was right to the end. And I'm pulling for the Dodgers. But the thing is, I even found myself cheering for Toronto a bit yesterday, you know, like the Blue Jays, kind of. But, you know, I didn't care if the Dodgers beat them. I'm happy that we got such a good World Series so far. My goodness, it's been really, really entertaining. Like, Toronto fans thought they were going to blow out the Dodgers after Game 1. Surprise, surprise, Toronto. If anything, if I lived in Toronto, I would never be overconfident about any of my sports teams. I would have learned. You think they'd learned by now. Like, don't be overconfident. Just be grateful you're there and see what happens. All right. I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see you in the post game. I'm hoping, anticipating a win. So I hope we get it. See you later on.